I'm just going to go ahead and snip this. I really shouldn't have done this. Really, really shouldn't have done this. Boop. Boop. Feed the remaining ore into the smelter because why not? And there we go. Right. Hello there, everyone. This is iMark 3. Yes. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere program Dark Fog. It's been a couple of weeks, hasn't it? I have been mentioning this is like slowing down after Christmas Day. Fine, but it's like I didn't intend to slow down as much as I have wound up doing. So, you know, I'm still trying to come back up to speed. It's been like a slowish month. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I did not plan for that at all. But one regret I had pretty quickly was actually that if I'm going to maintain this outpost as long as possible, the last thing I want to be doing is actually smelting stuff. I know it seems pretty obvious in hindsight, doesn't it? But there is a really good reason for that, and that is since the aggression of the Dark Fog. Let me just grab a little bit there, throw you in there, so burn you up. The aggression of the local Dark Fog comes from emissions, right? What makes more emissions? Just a mine, or a mine and a full-bore smelting array? Yeah, I actually forgot to think about that last time I was doing this, so it's like, yep, that's going to be a slight issue, and I don't want to do that. Because I've also been thinking about, just take all that. I've been thinking about how I want to try and maintain this base as well. Like, I need steady supplies of titanium and silicon to get stuff done, basically. As I mentioned at the end of last time, I believe it was. But what can you do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's restrict you to like a row. Yeah. So yeah, to preserve this thing long term, what I need to do is, you know, just keep the emissions as low as possible. But to supply munitions to this place, that's another thing, because if I want to do that, ideally I want like a little tower. But if I do that, then I'll have ships buzzing around. And if I want to supply all the munitions required by my defensive wall, that's going to be a lot of manufacturing resource stuff on the original planet, and then coming back over here, and then it's like, what are you going to do? I don't need this much stuff. Make my footprint as small as possible. How are you doing now? You are operating at 80% load. So losing a third is no longer an option. So those 3 is enough to do what we're doing. So yeah. There are comments of course from last time. I actually got 2 from Abgafer. One a few weeks back. It says 2 weeks. I think it's more like 3 weeks almost. And one like 6 days ago, which is actually very helpful to me because it's something that I wasn't sure about, and I've not really looked at it, but I didn't think about it. First comment, though, is what I'll do now. I'll get to the second one when we get to the appropriate bit, as I try to do something about the local Dark Fog infestation. Not on this planet, because this planet is still like, yeah. Anyway, turret wall. Meant to contain the bases, definitely looks too close to the bases. And now I've got artillery backing off too soon. I did try to creep it forward a bit. And that is on the other planet, that's okay. I mean, it doesn't actually say there, other world. Let's just load up with what I can of the titanium ore and then leave it be, because local aggression won't increase as long as I'm not doing things here. And that includes personal crafting as well, so it's like, you know, I do need to be aware of that one. Boink. And I want to get back here, so let's go off on a little jaunt. Now, the thing is, I think the
in cruise mode, you can fly the mecha to different planets or planetary systems by following the
I am aware, thank you. Yeah, again, there have been updates and they seem to keep resetting progress on what the tutorials have told me. So yeah, my plan is like, I think the best thing I can do is probably ship raw materials rather than ammo types, because the issue is destroyed buildings need to be replaced as well. So the most economic way that requires the fewest types of materials being moved is just to move the raw materials and then have local factories making turrets and munitions. Really. So that's all I want to do. Like, a big one is coal. Missiles and cannons both require coal as a coal ingredient for their munitions. The Gauss turrets don't, but they all need copper. They'll all need iron, and and for the more powerful stuff which is necessary, I'll need coal. That's 3 resource types plus exporting titanium makes 4. That's not too bad. Just keep on going. So yeah, saying it's too late to roll back. I'm glad I rolled back my defense line as much as I did, because it's like, you know, it's like if I get too close and the splash zone starts aggravating things, then I have to be aware of that. And there's also the chance that at the time, it's like upgrades to my tech might increase the range of my defenses as well. So it's like, you know, want to avoid that if I can, causing trouble. But I do plan to walk back forward using the second hint which you gave me, which is very much appreciated, by the way. I will actually mention that now. I said I was going to deal with it when I get to the point, but it's like, you know, I will take it now just because I'm cruising for a bruising, because we are going for a bruising. We're going to try and actually defend ourselves a bit. So, I've deliberately been avoiding watching any Dark Fog stuff to spoil myself much, but I tend to read comments, and Happy Aven knows that I tend to avoid kind of spoilerish stuff, so you're kind enough to give me a warning, like, by the way, you're about to spoil something. So thank you for that. But the thing is, you gave me something so fundamental, it's like, I feel kind of silly that I didn't think of it, you know? And the thing is this. You know how missiles are capable of going at space, but I've only ever seen like the engagement range on the ground? Apparently they're not set to space mode. And the best way to deal with the base here is if you kill the cap that's feeding it. Oops, come on. Crunch. I'm here. There is an attack wave somewhere. Okay, that's doing something I don't want them to be doing, so let's go ahead and deal with that. So, yes, I'll trigger waves to defenses. Yes, they respawn quickly as a purpose. Oh, why is so much stuff busted? Say you had to... Oh, did the power connection get cut? Ooh, that's bad. I'm glad I came back when I did, actually. That might be an issue. Right, so these bases are out of power. Yeah, why did the wind turbines get cut? Of all things. Yeah, losing my power connection there just like immediately shut off everything. Very strange. That's actually a lot of damage, and I don't know how it happened because I wasn't here to. Yeah. Okay, right. Moving on. So, space mode. Missiles have a much longer space mode. If I cut off the head of the snake, the body will die. But I will annoy. I was very worried about my main base there. Okay, it looks like some of the attack wave smashed into the side of me and just took out some of the more recent assembly areas. Weird. So, that's the big thing there. It will annoy the space size a fair chunk, knocking out one of their orbital facilities, because, you know, it's like it's in space, so it applies a bit more to it. I'm going to have to defend this area, aren't I? Or at the very least, I think I'm going to install some extra power links. Yeah. Because something else that's going on is, like... I'm also in this, like, race state, I think is the best way to put it. I need to put down something. Though I think the nearby tower is actually doing something about that. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I'll take this stuff off you. Yeah, let me get you that instead. I'll hold on to the wireless transmission towers. Thank you. If I put in some of these, this will act as a power backup line. So, set the missiles to target space, blow up the space station. The base will keep fighting for a while, but then it'll realise it's dead because by spawning those waves and firing its guns, it's like going to spend the resources. Up here too, really? What the heck happened while my back was turned? Come on, guys. I only took a trip to another planet. It's not like I was that far away. This area has no defences. That might be a bit of an issue I should probably fix. No defences. Anyway, I need 6 more. You're building those for a while now. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually try and knock out some stuff. I mean, sure, it might tick off the dark fog a bit, but in general, the space dark fog, ignore what I'm doing. These stacks got blown up too. I'm going to need some more of them. So yeah, annoying them a bit, I'm entirely comfortable with. But for now, I just need to finish patching up my base. Oh, that's why! They're actually going too far south and bypassing my defensive line flat out. Well, that's annoying. Defensive line needs to be expanded. I wasn't expecting that. I'm going to power. I'm okay for power. My shield is holding. They are breaking what I've just fixed. And I think the defensive line, in general, has actually held up, more or less. But it's like... I need some help because my shield is now collapsing. And here they all come. Right, where's his other attack? Oh, there's 1 unit left. I missed a unit. Where? Oh, there. Yeah, I need localized defenses. I can't allow this to keep happening. Now I think the worst part of it is, it's not just they blow up the factories, they also blow up the stockpile of parts too. Like when they blow up a container, if the container actually has stuff in it, then it's an issue. Also, I need to refuel. Oh yeah, just whip myself up some new hydrogen fuel cells. All I need is hydrogen. Okay. Finally, finally, there's another dark swarm attack. No, I've cleaned up what was left of the the original defensive line over here because, like, you know, not quite needed. Also, it was cut off completely with the building of the new one, so it's like 50 odd destroyed building notifications was over there. Once again, they swung south. They're swinging way, way south of my defensive lines. That is a problem. There is an extra defensive battery over here, though, just in case to help out. But yeah, now they're just swinging around this way. There seems to be this particular hive as well that's causing issues. Let me stop doing that. I'm going to pull you guys as hard as I can. Come on, this way. Come on. Come on. Good doggies. Here's your bones for you. That little line helped, but it didn't stop them at all. I have actually started doing a tech though, which I think will help with that. Yeah. Right, I started doing a tech to help with that. I'm actually researching the signal towers. Just in the description, defensive, let's send out signals to induce the dark fog, change direction of an attack and increase the unit assembly speed. So the enemy will attack me more often with this, from the sounds of it, but I'll be able to steer them somewhat. So I can tell them, hey, no, don't come into my soft, vulnerable underbelly over here. Go over here where all my guns are, please and thank you. So yeah, okay, just need to replace a couple more bits and we'll be good to go. But again, I've lost my supplies in the storages. Don't get me wrong, storage is a part of my defensive lineup, but it's like, I wish they didn't go after them, you know? Anyway, I should probably start trying to do something about this as well. So, got that cleared up. Got that ready. Researching signal towers. Really? I burned through all my fuel? Oh, speaking of, actually I need to dump... you'll do. I'll dump this excess ammo I've got knocking around. Actually, I need some missile reloads. I've been spending a lot of missiles. Get rid of you, put you in there. What would be a really smart idea would be to actually get, you know, some artillery munitions as well. Let's do that. I mean, I do have my ammo stockpiles over here, so let's do that. Oh wow, my artillery shell production is not really caught up at all, has it? Ah well. Yeah, something I need to do though, which I should have done way before now, let's be honest, is I'll take you lot. I'll take you lot as well. I'm gonna burn a bunch of stuff in my fuel chamber for the moment. Bop, 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 bop. Nope, hang on to you. I'm actually going to go into aggressive mode. Let's ditch... I guess... I need to be out of range of one of my pickup stations. Let's ditch you. Okay. No? No. Let me do the thing, darn it. There's got to be a different way to do this, right? Nope. Auto, no. Okay, right, so for some reason combat mode only pops up when I go into... when loot's available. Yeah, I installed the wireless towers, by the way, so that'll stop my power from being cut off the way it has been doing. It was there, I had it. I almost had it. I can't believe I'm still in pickup range though. I know, I know. There must be a better way to do this, but it's like, I don't know how. What I'm trying to access is my loot table. Let's pitch out that extra splitter, sure. Activate combat mode, pick up and filter drops, dark fog drops, turn off stuff I don't really need, so I'll take that out. Kind of had uses for all these, but the problem is I've got logistics on them as well. Deuterium... Oh, they can drop grating crystals. Ooh, that is a rare material. I'll turn off lumber for now, I guess. So that's two things there that are clogging up my stuff, and I do need to properly sort things out in the rest of my base as well, but it's like, you know. And I will want to turn back on wood, because then I can... I think wood is what I can convert into organic crystals eventually. Hang on. Let me just double check this real quick. It is... Oh, I do actually want to get deuterium fuel rods. Need yellow for science of that? No. Polymers. Polymers. Wood and leaves and water into organic crystals. They can be a source of extra organic crystals for me, if I accept that. If I accept that. For now, though, I need to test, because between the cuts and things, I have actually had a quick glance at these, like, they weren't in space mode, sure, except they are, kind of. No, they can attack space, but I don't know how to tell them to do it. Also, I have no idea what the range is on it either. Like, I can't manually target this thing and tell it to go shoot that. Do I need to still be within the ground radius? I think I might do. In which case, I am thinking I will need to walk forward and just smack them down. Like, really, really hard. So it's just like, I need to kill that. That's not 4,000 miles away, right? I'm confused. Hang on. Here we go. 60 meters on ground. Space defense 4,200. We are way within where it should be able to shoot. Wait, why does it have 2 ammos? Yeah, it's decided not to attack that. Do I need to turn off its anti-ground? No. I don't know, hang on. Oh, that's an interesting thing to discover. I wondered why when I was bringing in aircraft, my artillery trucks were turning around. Apparently artillery can actually target low aircraft. Of all things. Well, but there is a reason why AAA is anti-aircraft artillery, so I guess the inclusion cannons work as an artillery defensive line. Okay, to make you, I need some crystal silicon, but do I not have that? I might not have that. I do want deuterium. I think crystal silicon is up here somewhere. I don't even know anymore. It's like, here we go, yeah, here we go. I indeed don't have that. 500, 500. Alright, but I'm actually going to start building segments forward, closer to the thing, to try and get a missile turret in range to just lop the head off it. I mean, the artillery cannons doing their job and doing wonderful, wonderful things to the enemy supply lines is also really nice as well. But I'm going to need some of you guys. Don't know why I'm crafting motors. Yep, okay, I need to refuel. Hang on. I will kill you sooner or later, Mr. Darkfolk. Just not this moment. Okay? Okay. Sure. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, Signal Tower multifunctional complex that provides you with more tactical options, optimized production lines. Signal towers periodically send signals specific frequency to lure dark fog, so it will attack the signal towers. Signal towers can form an effective data chain with missile turrets on the same planet, making them connect to the same digital network. By sharing all data in the signal network, missile turrets can strike enemies trying to break into the signal network. Signal towers also supply power as nodes of the power grid, and they even charge the Icarus. So they're a enemy lure, they coordinate with missile turrets, they act as a power relay, they can even recharge the Icarus. Is there anything these signal towers can't do? They can't make a decent cappuccino. Actually, I don't like cappuccino. They can't make a decent hot chocolate. Also, question is how far the pulse is. Ooh, look at that. Signal tower, long-range missile barrage. So, I think that's what I need to do. Just use signal towers and punch through. So I just need to get the signal tower tech. I do need to better defend this area, though. I don't like how they're just bypassing and going this way when they come from that further base there. That is actually number 2 in terms of attack. So the next attack will be onto my line, then the next one will go past my line again. Need more. Actually, signal towers will help with that as well, because it'll coordinate missile battery fire from elsewhere. Interesting. That might do the job. Also, apparently I'm finally getting some artillery shells in storage, so I will actually grab a stack of that to lock into my onboard weaponry. Because, yeah! No, I don't want to put a missile ammo in there. I want to put it in here. No, this one. This is where the excess ammo comes in from. Comes in from the capture lines. There's a lot of spare ammo out there at the moment, which means I should make many more missile turrets. That sounds like a decent plan. Yes. Many, many missile turrets to share love and joy with everyone who's trying to hurt my stuff. Because, of course. Well, things are about to get interesting, but let's see now. Looking at the stats. Coverage 14, signal 64. Let's pop one. Oh, right there. And I'll also pop one like...
You've built a signal tower. Continuous observation and research reveals dark fog is especially sensitive to certain EM signal frequencies. You can use a signal tower to encrypt EM signals into such frequencies to lure dark fog. Also, a signal tower emulates making it possible for missile threats to attack enemies within the signal tower's range.
Yes! Still 8 units? Where? Oh wow, where were they even going? They're heading towards this corner here where they were attacking before, but for some reason they decided to go that way instead, so they just bumped into my old base defences. Oh wow, okay, right, so, look at you guys, you look pretty cool. Very nice. I feel like the threat is climbing, so the earlier problem is, like... Yeah, the other problem is, like, I think that's in signal range, that's fine. How's my power grid? My power grid is holding. Let's go ahead and extend the signal range further, because I have actually been cooking. Not only have I cooked up these, I've been cooking up more crystals as well, so I can build more if I have to. The signal range is 64 meters. The power coverage is 14, so that's what the 2 radii are on it. Signal range, okay, that's on the same network there. Dunk. And this will be on the same network here, and you can probably see over there I have been not just preparing this lot, which I will now salvage for the time being. I've also been building a forward defensive gunnery post as well. So not just not only am I creeping ahead with there we go. Not only am I creeping ahead with literally move my turret wall closer. In fact, this isn't even the same turret wall. It's deliberately just like a battery of extra guns within rebuilding and repair range of my other primary facilities. It means it's probably going to get broken a bit more easily, actually. Maybe I should actually just... It would be a good idea to have the repair drones nearby. Let's tear out you. You can keep on going. Pop. I do need... Oh, no. Apparently... Oh, signal network doesn't include the... Signal network doesn't include me. Worth noting. So I'm not my own mobile thing for the network. Put you in there as well. Okay, so is there enough space to put down one of my defensive hubs? Yeah. Pop you there. You are not going to auto pick up. You are set to auto rebuild and repair. You can't rebuild stuff, but all of this is within range of rebuilding from the 2 nearby rebuilding hubs here and here, so that's all good. Excellent. I just need to get the ammo feed line through. And in fact, I went and picked up a shipment of Mark II belts, so I will actually upgrade these belts to full tier. So anything on these supply line belts, which are only connected by a single insert, so there's a limit how quickly they can go. That'll feed it here. Okay. Signal range kind of a bit further back, so get rid of you. Signal relay here in the middle of the defensive line. Save, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Though part of the reason why it's like, part of the reason I think on reflection between episodes is that, well, I wasn't quite sure how to deal with this, and I wasn't willing to look at videos. So again, that tip from Happy Aether was quite welcome. Let's go ahead and put together another 3, which I've got access to. And then I'm out of steel. That's okay. But yeah, we've got our own little forward defensive point, but we can use the signals to pick things up. All we need to do is get the signal into reach of the centre of the enemy base, and we should be okay-ish. If I set you guys to prioritise spec, will that do what I'm thinking it's doing? Yeah, so if you guys do get a bead on the orbital station, you will fire on the orbital station. Those 2 launchers there. Everything else will be doing whatever the hell it wants to do, so it's like, yeah. Okay, let's see. If I build it there, what will happen? Apart from poking the hornet's nest. I must say the fireworks with this mode are quite nice. Now worth noting is that there is nothing else going on, so let's go ahead and build you a bit further forward to here. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually got its own, like, thing going on. It's got its own personal shield, I think. Not in range yet, though. Now it's finding a lot of missiles. Okay, right. I've got an idea what I'm doing. Hang on. Well, I guess the fireworks are starting early. I'm sure it'll be fine. That is a missile feed? Yes, that is the missile feed. Okay, good. Get that missile down. And put you... No. To there. There we go. Jolly good, jolly good, jolly good. You are doing rebuilding. You are prioritising construction. Okay, good. Yep, all that is set. As you can see, my new defensive point is kind of setting off again. Let's go ahead. This is going to burn through ammo real quick though, so it's not something I want to keep doing. Okay, so defense. Oh, and that's why I don't actually have more of these. I need to make those really quick. Please. Defensive line is chewing. Good. And now the bait. One single thing there. And the barrage starts. I think this might be the thumbnail actually. Like, let the rockets fly. And of course I've got the defensive point forward, so it's like it's in a much better position to actually hold it. I like how these guys have got personal shields. If they didn't, they would be so incredibly squishy, but they're not. So, okay. Defensive line is going. Good. I think we're still out of range of that guy. If I tell you to go for... Let's take you, and only set you for spec targeting. There's you. You are not doing anything right now, but this base is getting reduced to rubble quite steadily. So let's go ahead and put another point forward. I don't know how close I have to be. Do I have to be within reach of the central thing? So what I need to do is kill that. But if I don't have any munition, what am I going to do about it? Not a lot. I know. This is annoying the Dark Fog quite a lot. Can't be helped. But this is satisfying. So very, very satisfying. Let's move forward over here. I think that was the attack wave that just slammed in, by the way. This base is getting reduced to rubble. Launch to remove core drill, build is not fully destroyed until remains foundation is insufficient. Soil piles required 99,905. What?
Warning. You're about to intrude Dark Fog patrol units. They're highly likely to launch an attack. Press Z to enter the combat interface. It assists a...
Go away please, thank you. Right, yeah, okay. I think it's warning me because I was just getting so close to where the Dark Fog are in general. Ah, that is a glorious sight to behold that. Okay, so, right. I am having a couple of power issues, that's fine. If I build a missile turret this close, will this be good enough? Apparently no. Come on guys, how close do you have to get to, you know, murder an orbiting space station? Actually, that might be a thing, I might have to go in orbit. Now apparently I just don't need to, I just need to get close enough. Come on. I have munitions, I have things that go boom, I want to kill the tower. Or I can keep killing the base, apparently. Do I need to fight there myself and do it? Because that's what I'm getting from all this, that I need to just fly up there and do it myself. Just get an additional power grid so I can kill this guy, and I'll move him forward. If this guy doesn't put them in signal range, then I'm not sure what will. Oh wait, no. If it's in there, that is the... Is it? Go away, Vain View, please. I want to... They're coming from up the other side of the planet. How am I...
You're unstoppable no matter what dark fog does. After a long night, here comes the dawn. We've completely destroyed a planetary base. Dark fog core driller can't stop us from expanding factories on its ruins. You can bury the driller by using foundation, yet a great amount of soil piles will be consumed.
Okay. I've cleaned out the base, but my turrets aren't shooting at the relay station. Should I be concerned about that? I don't even know. Anyway, still though, I'm very happy with how that went. I killed a base! Yay! It spent an ungodly amount of munitions doing it, but it can be done. Now the question is, what are they going? While the station's still there, what's the Dark Fog going to do? Are they going to? Well, they're not sending anything my way. But if I don't kill the station, that means that the Dark Fog orbitals don't get annoyed, do they? Huh. Well, it seems I've got a blueprint of what to do to the other guys. Just like throw enough turrets at it and it should be fine. See the boiling lava down below? I hope we can do this eventually, you know, like actually do some excavating or reshaping more aggressive than just like build it flat. See the boiling lava. This well can be buried with enormous quantities. Oh, hello. Splat. Right, yeah, that answers my question. As long as the station's there, they will rebuild every so often. But as long as I can keep turrets in range to deal with it, I'm safe. Oh, look at it. I do like how it looks like the factory. This game does do a good job like lighting. It's like, you can see the lines of the factory just crawling on from my initial start point closer and closer and closer and closer until it's like, here's my actual weaponry, and it's like, aha. Right, so I need to deal with this guy. That means I need to... Do I need to migrate my defensive line? Actually, no, I don't. Not thanks to these guys. I do need more power. Having global range of my missile launches is actually amazingly useful. I think that's, if I recall, I titled the last episode, Artillery is the key. Nope, seems like long-range guided missiles might be the key, though I do kind of need close-in stuff to deal with the enemy units. The missiles can blow the bases to scrap, but thing is, if the signal towers get pummeled so much, that's an issue. So I need to actually beef up my power supply so that they can't do that. And then I'll be able to build this planet in peace, mostly. I think that'll deal with my biggest issue with the Dark Fog, that it's been getting in my way a bit. Though this will probably... Oh, speaking of. Yeah. Also worth noting that this spends a massive amount of ammo, so I probably don't have enough ammunition production to actually supply this. I think I answered that by checking my local missile batteries. Actually, no. Around here there aren't very many missile batteries. Also, these guys aren't within network range either. Wait, no. I thought they had to be in range of the signal, but didn't these guys just fire? And these guys are not within range of any existing receivers. Oh, that answers that question. Okay, so all I need is to have something, a signal tower on the planet. These guys are not within range of any of my signal relays whatsoever, but they're still firing. Okay, so yeah, that planet-wide coordination is actually an incredibly nice feature. I think my missile turrets are definitely my new favourite. Don't get me wrong, artillery is massively useful against enemy ground pounders, but for saturation bombardment, it's like in the real world. Fire all the missiles and you'll be good. Though, of course, without the attack waves, I won't be replenishing eternally for plants and logs, but it's like, you know, yeah, that was a supplement. I'm not really looking to try and get the Dark Fog to give me all my stuff, because that'll be the constant race of, like, eventually they'll get good enough that they can kill me. But if I just keep flattening the bases, they don't care. Yeah. How am I doing for supplies? Plenty of turrets. I could do with more actual batteries. My repair line is actually out of missile turrets because of my production line kept getting flattened, so that's okay though. I should just go to my smelters and stock up on steel actually, because that's what I need. Because for this to work, I just need more signal towers. Like a whole lot more. Also power, so I'm going to go on a wind turbine spree. Don't mind me, this is all going to be renewable, sustained, all that stuff. I'm not actually... That's ironic. All of my power... Oh, they actually went for the... Yeah, that's the thing. The missile barrage is great, but you do need the local defences, as you can see from that. And I'm thinking of like putting down just like a Gauss cannon battery around it, just to deal with that thing whenever it respawns. That'd probably be way more economical than just lobbing so many missiles at it. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay. Let's focus. Let's get power and then let's clean these guys out. I'm going to spread them around a bit, but the fact that these guys don't actually have to be close together. I was treating them like the regular power grids. Like, well, they have to be close enough to do the relay for power transmission between themselves. But it's like, if I'm going to build them just for the signal control, then yeah, I want them out in front. Sure, they have a cost of operation. Like a megawatt's not cheap, but I have just built a massive solar farm over there. Solar farm. Those are wind turbines, you idiot. Yeah, wind turbine farm. Let's build one to the south here where I want it. So my placement of these guys, because I can't afford to run them all continuously, is now based on like where I want them to be intercepting the enemy, not where it might be nice to, you know, have some stuff going on. So I don't actually need that one, or these, or that. What I need up front here is actually going to be... You know what, I should do this right. I'm going to install some splitters into the line over here. Oops. You can see how overloaded I am because I'm ditching ammunition, literally. Not to worry though. My main conveyor set does have, of course, the feed lines which siphon out any returning munitions and just slaps them back into my ammo chain, so it's fine. These signal towers. I think I have the episode name because of those as well, actually. Oh, even those guys are close enough. Nice. Oops, and I'm low on power. Okay, so it's a revelation. Yeah, I know. It's like religion things. One of those things you don't really poke at. But I've always had a bit of a like made up religious fervor sometimes. And so the light of knowledge shone from heaven up on high, and God came forth and said unto me, "Dude, these signal towers are amazing. You should try building them." Yeah, that's totally, yeah. Yeah, I've never been overly serious, have I? That's fine though. Yeah, I'll just slap these guys in for faster production. I'm harvesting what I can by way of hydrogen out of these. These will refuel, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing. Also, God's saying dude. Language shifts over time, first off. Second off, who says he doesn't speak like that? If God can be all things, and because of how many languages there are in the world, then of course he's multilingual. He can say many, many different things. So yeah, God saying dude or being more casual like that's not very far-fetched at all. And oh dear, I've blown through all my spare missile munitions. The primary stockpile is still okay. Let's increase the size of the primary stockpile actually to another row. Throw these artillery shells into it. I have got some fuel starting to sort itself out. Good. I have 9 analysis bases, 11 signal towers, 49 missile turrets, 8 implosion cannons, and 150 Gauss turrets, plus a metric buttload of Mark II conveyors. I think I'm ready to start a minor war. I'm literally facing a machine intelligence trying to wipe me out. It's like, you're already in a war, dude. Just like, you know, keep going. Yeah, just ramp up manufacturing speed, grab out all the hydrogen. I should automate these, but I've also decided, you know what? For now, I'm just going to do what I can with scavenged materials. Because my next stop, tech-wise, is actually going to... Don't know why you're in there. Oh, I know why. They popped out, got grabbed, and then just shunted into the network, so they just wound up back here. My next stop, tech-wise, after I get access to structure matrices, which will give me yellow tech. Unfortunately, that's the one that requires like the titanium, which I went to the other planet for. Yes. See, it's all coming together, vaguely, sort of. It's not a coincidence, not at all. I know what I'm doing. My next step is going to be stepping back a little bit to here to get deuterium fractionation set up, so I can start producing deuterium. Though yellow is required because to get actual deuterium fuel rods, I do need the matrices. Oh, they're attacking north this time. Oh, because this area is kind of close. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think you guys were prepared for that one, were you? God was entirely right. These signal towers are awesome. It turns out there is a single... Come on, man. There is a single... Yeah, turrets are loud. There is a single turret back in my original base section which is outside the reach of repair drones, as it turns out. So it's got this pop-up saying, hey, by the way, this thing's damaged. Anyway, this battery here is just to help deal with this base more readily, so it doesn't spend as much missile munitions. Honestly, I'm kind of excited now for getting better missiles. Where are those? Those are... Here we go, supersonic missiles. 54... 9. 24 shots. 1.5 more meters. 54, that is slightly more than double the damage. Requires... Oh wow, requires a bunch of stuff to put them together, but double the damage? Yes, please. We can make crystal shells. Why? Mind you, Tiberium shard shells and things are a thing, so... If it works in Command & Conquer Tiberium universe, sure it'll work for me. And there we go, some extra Gatlings just to punch that base down harder whenever it appears. I don't have the foundations to try and do that, and I don't want to annoy the space guys. I'm just going to settle for flattening these guys. Anyway, with the goal stated as being flatten these guys over this way, I'm going to start moving my supply chain. Actually, should I be arrogant? Do you think? Should I say, you know what? They aren't going to kill anything. There's no need to run a repair line over that way. I can take over any repairs myself. Actually, that's a good way to put it. If it works, it works. I think that's probably a good way to put it, actually. Any building replacements, I'll handle myself. Considering I don't intend to keep these guys being permanent actual lines. I'm going to need some more of these. I need some more wireless towers, actually. Whatever happened to my missile supply? All my other repair supplies are good, except for missile turrets, which are not. Did I forget to hook something up? Okay, you're not working because of a lack of steel, actually. Oh. I just don't have enough steel. Okay. No. You guys are too curious. So yeah, this is always been the problem. It's like one unit gets a bit too close, gets curious, wanders my way, and then it's like everything comes. But yeah, the main ammo belt is fine. Ignore that twist there where I've reordered it. But yeah, I'm going to use the blueprint as a backstop for this, because that's, you know, fully ready to go. And then I'll build closer with actual weaponry and the towers and everything like that. So it's like, yeah. Got my belts, got my guns. Kind of ready. Let's do this. Apparently I've got my first processor. Yeah, that stuff is not quite ready to rebuild. I shouldn't have left my things at home either. I won't let you stop me. You're not gonna stop me. Good, primary guns online. Enemy threat is increasing. Oh dear God, there goes my health. I will reassemble. Yes. I kind of overreached and got a bit too close. It's not yeah. Not going to be that smooth sailing, is it? Well, that's what I get for not having the ammo feeds in place first. Okay, so sets for success. I am going to install a signal tower very close by. So I don't have to fall back all the way over there to get help. So missile turrets from over there will be able to support me over here. Ammo feed lines are almost ready. And I did have to delete a bunch. Maybe having, like, in the future, it'd be a good idea to have a multi-stage. Like, the belts can go in, and then you can have stuff ready to go in elsewhere too. And I need to refuel, actually. Okay, I need to go refuel. So yeah, lay down the belts and then lay down the things, because if the ammo's not there and the turrets get built, they are vulnerable until the ammo gets into them, and that is actually a bit of an issue I need to be aware of. Let's see, okay, here we go. Right, I do not have much power, but I will help myself out immensely by getting a new field base a little bit further back. So that'll help with initial setup, because initial building rate is also limited by my drones. I've got the emergency help thing, I've got that to help build it. I am ready to slap in my existing blueprint. And yes, I do need to kind of like rework that. Just need to work out where. There? That's fine, build it anyway. And there. That's fine, build it anyway. Let there be guns! Let there be many guns! And, more importantly, let it rain. Yeah, having the things actually ready to start killing everything, really, is very helpful. I'll give you some of these, I'll give you all of these. Your priority is to construct. I'll give you a stack of these as well. There we go, so there we go, that's going to help keep things together. Signal towers are letting my bombardment deal with the enemy base, which is in return reducing the enemy's actual ability to, you know, deploy stuff to throw at me. And I'll start creeping these forward, just to get the bombardment going. Yep, here comes another massive battery, just like arcing over the surface of the planet. Oh, I do like that. That is like, get off my planet. Kind of do need some stuff closer by, though. Not going to say that I don't. But things are going pretty well. I do want some additional implosion cannons, I think. There's the cannon feed. Okay. It's quiet, very, very quiet. This is great for holding the line, but it's not. I don't think it keeps up with having access to the signal towers, you know? The signal towers change everything. Let's put that there. Let's put a wireless relay here. Take this one out because I don't want its power drain. Additional dark fog forces coming in. That's going to be okay. I might kill the tower. Yep, kill the tower. I don't need that oh hell no one there, so get rid of that. Let's put this one in as the localized defensive relay. And then let's murder as a base. I like how I can just casually say now, let's murder as a base. Actually, I can't quite do that. I think that's because there's still base structures around. Let's build it a bit further forward, shall we? Like, right there. That should about do it. Ding! Bye-bye! Note to self, massively increase missile production. Because it is very, very useful. And oh, it's actually already dead. Okay, never mind. Right. Just go away. Okay, so if I'm going to do that, I don't think this is close enough yet. Okay, let me just run some stuff forwards to get the rest of this dealt with. Because one issue I actually had is the defensive blueprint actually has the ammo feeds the wrong way around for building north to south, which I think is my orientation here. Yeah, this was built like from going from left to right on it, in the direction it's facing. So it's like not quite the way I need to do this. So going with good old lines is probably going to be the best I can do. Also missing a couple of bits over there. That's okay. I will replace those just so I can more quickly kill this base. But I've almost got this planet. My homeworld is nearly my homeworld. This is what I should have done from the start. I just keep forgetting it. It's like I can turn off my construction drones. I just keep forgetting. You know? This would have helped against this base here, but now we are set to ripple forward and make this base here. Let's actually let's set myself up another construction drone point because I want to get this thing built up as quick as possible. So since it goes to nearest things first, it'll go from here forward, 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 and as the belts get laid in, the ammo will flow because it's Mark II belts as well. So this should do fine. Let's just save before I pull the trigger on it because, you know. But, yeah. I was thinking for quite a while, it's like, this episode is going to be called Revelation because it is about Revelation, but it's like, now I'm seriously tempted to say, get the heck off my planet, or something along those lines. Because it's basically that too. This is my planet. I don't know. Something along those lines is probably going to be the title of this episode. I know I'm over an hour, but it's like I'm about to achieve a big milestone and have this is my planet, and the Space Forces for some reason are none the wiser. Don't know why. Don't know why my missiles aren't shooting at stuff in low Earth orbit. Well, low planetary orbit, I guess. I don't know, but well, if I can just kick them off and just have to spend occasionally munitions just to kill the bases when they're trying to rebuild, I'm fine with that. If it keeps the Space Forces off my back. I'm still not entirely sure why it's happened, but here we go. Anyway, right, let's do this. Let's pull the trigger. Last segment. Drone on. There we go. Drones are flying. Things are getting built up. Since this is all coming from my thing and it's all preset, these just have to launch the drones to get it done. There's the local defensive relay. As we get further forward, I space these things together because it's like this is a really squished bit here before I'm too close to the enemy base, so it's like, you know, I have to get there first. But the ammo feeds are being built as the gun turrets are, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. It comes to the building from that side. That's going to be a slight issue, this one here. But the ammo feeds are in place now for the cannons behind. It is all going well. Yeah. Okay, that just leaves the defensive line of sacrificial offerings. Which apparently there's an oil deposit there, I didn't even realise. And I got that all good, except for that one turret that doesn't have power. Okay, right. Forward position ready. Signal towers ready. Gladiators. The gladiators are attacking before the contenders are ready. Nope, that's rude. But this is why we have artillery cannons and the local defensive array for lots and lots of DACA. Okay, moving towers forwards. Don't know why those aren't rebuilding. Do I just not have enough things? You go back to balance. Get your construction sorted out, please. We need those stuff built. But as soon as we get into range, the long-range artillery... Well, this is why modern warfare's gone for missiles rather than artillery cannons. Missiles, you can just fire them further because they're self-guiding. Well, not self-guiding. Sometimes they're self-guiding. But they're much better than just yeeting a massive shell a few kilometers away. When missiles can have 100 plus kilometers or so, easy. So it's like, yeah. And this is all possible but thanks to the targeting data relay of these signal towers. They are amazing. Yeah, my power grid is suffering quite a bit, but that's okay. Let's move you further forward to demolish more of the base. Because everything is not collapsing yet, but we do need to move in to finish this. Forward relay up. More missiles coming in. Just look at this. Yeah, get off my planet. To truly appreciate it, I do need to be in the orbital view now, but it's like, yeah. Here you go, targeting information. Bye. And that's it. We got it. This is my world now. Well, it always was, but yeah, this is my world now. Here comes the ship. Is it going to rebuild it? It's doing something. But it's all clean and clear. Very nice, very nice. We got ourselves a thing. Oops, you're slightly out of range. Let's go ahead and fix that. But yeah, I think just like locking these guys down with some Gauss turrets now. And then this is my place. Flat out. I am safe for the time being, and that feels amazing. Of course, I do have to clean up all the stuff I've built to deal with all this. Yeah, I also can't get rid of the missiles. I do need to rearrange for planetary defense, since that's going to be next on the card, since this place is now quote-unquote safe. And I also do have to conquer the other planets too, to get reliable sources of titanium and stuff like that. I should also be thinking on the lines of permanent factory, but my homeworld is mine! Yeah! Most excellent. Okay, for this, we'll get planetary shield generators. Resist space attacks, massive amounts of energy required. Shield becomes effective. Leave the planet exposed to serious threats from space. The question is how I'm going to coordinate to attack stuff in space. I don't know if the signal towers can do that. Because it only gives range on planets. How does space battles work? How does space battles work? Am I going to have to build these signal towers all over the darn place? I don't know. But that's stuff to figure out later, because this world is mine. And there's that one damaged turret again. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how the space thing's going to go, but at least we have a lot of breathing space, so I can expand basically without too much worry for quite some time. Until I need materials from the other planets, but well, the titanium thing will be full at the moment, and when that's full everything stops, so there's no production, no emissions, so it doesn't get aggressive from the local bases. But I think actually shipping out solid form munitions and things will be great, but yeah, the factory must grow. The factory will grow next episode because we have the breeding room. This is my planet. I keep saying it, it's true. And that repair prompt is gone, so yes. They tried to build something? Nope. Oh, that's good. I think it doesn't overcommit the missiles. It commits just enough to do it, so it's not... Otherwise there'd be a lot more missiles flying because the launchers are rated to fire. It's just, it does enough and then it doesn't overkill it, really. That is also good to see. But yes, enough. There's enemies lurking in orbits, but that's okay. Hang on. I don't get the difference. Apparently this orbital here has actually been killed. But considering it's outside the reach of a lot of other stuff, maybe they just die if they can't rebuild enough times. I don't know. But yeah, enough for next time. This has been I, Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, don't worry. The next episode will be faster than this one. But it will be longer to record as well because there'll be more building and stuff going on. But I have the space to do that now, so I can actually get efficient, I can get proliferators, I can stretch my resources, I can actually research more toys and things to be ready for the next inevitable thing. I can actually start mass-producing soldiers and things, like, ground units. Yeah, probably a good idea. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps that channel, gives me those vital hints and suggestions on how to go about this nonsense. Actually, RPA's thing about shooting down the stations, I've not really been able to do that. I'm not sure how. Maybe it's just it needs to be close enough for the missiles to... Missile launch has to be really close by, but... I don't get why even one set priority space didn't shoot the station. I don't know. The signal relay doesn't seem to be doing the job either. I'll figure... I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. When there's an alien death fleet in orbit, that's when I'll worry about actually trying to resist them and shoot back. Because I'm not sure how I can practice otherwise short of going into another game and experimenting. Which will probably be the smart thing to do, but I've not done that yet for this series, really. Apart from the outside initial test one, so it's like, Stop blathering! You're way over time. It's time to go. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time. When I kick this factory up a gear. Maybe massive banks of missiles, because the fact it doesn't overcommit on the missiles means I can scatter them all over the place for rapid interception if I want to. Not the worst idea by a long shot, actually.